Fail fast, learn fast. If you fail in real world, you'll be. But in school, failing is punished. So time is so important. If you don't value your time, someone else will take your time. Yes. Then for the rest, until 80 years, you're going to work for something that you're not happy with, rather than you doing your own things. So time is more valuable than money.
Assalamu alaikum, dear viewers. It's another great day where we want to speak more educative stories. More so, what was learnt and what was not taught in schools. And today, as usual, we are joined by our, let's say, our host or our co-host, who most of the times is our a guest. Call him Mr. Mohamed. Welcome back again.
Thank you, Mr. Rajab. And I'm here today to inspire the next generation and African youth.
Okay. And today we want to talk about what are some of the important things that were not taught in school, especially for you as an entrepreneur. Maybe you can highlight them in a better way.
Okay, the important things that school don't teach us. First, I could say up to 5 years, 5 lessons or 5 things that schools don't teach us. They don't teach us money does not come from jobs. It comes from values. Yes?
Yeah.
Yes. Money comes from you solving a problem for the community you live or the country you live in. That's where you can earn. But a school will teach us how you're going to work with someone who has created, of which now in African context, the creation is less. Why? More schools are producing job seekers than creators. That's one thing. Second thing is schools are not teaching us branding is more important than a great certificate. You know, branding is that resume or your certificate. By building your personal brand, your ethics, your character, anything is so important than even the certificate, because those are the fireworks for you to grow or for you to do things that in a great way. 3, failing fast is learning. You know, school teach us, they punish those who fail. Why? If you get poor grades, you are not in the class, you're not mentioned, you will be demonized in African context all around the world.
Yeah.
The best student, A student are carried like this. But in life, you come to realize that the C students the A students are coming to work for the C students. Or the average student.
The
Why?
average, yeah.
Because the average student knows how to cheat the system. You know, in the morning you wake up, you have not written your homework. Who do you go to write the homework from? The A student. And then not only you, if you have friendly pocket money, in your break time, as African context, or we are in Africa, and you know, parents give us a pocket money for during break time. If you have little money and this brain, even your homework will be written by someone else. Yes?
Yeah.
The clever student, someone copies in the morning, and then the teacher marks already. That's how the system of the world works. But in school, it's individualism. It's you alone that's going to. Then it discourages failures. But in real world, the lesson is fail to learn. If you don't fail a business, what have you learned? But that's why 99% of school graduates, even the professors, I'm challenging here, even if you're a professor, too much learning sometimes puts you a paralysis, something like that. Paralysis, something that you overestimate, you understand?
Yeah.
You want to start a business, you take like a surgeon. You want to know if what. No, in business you start, then you evolve with it. But if you do paralysis analysis, you want to do this. Okay, no. This, you understand? That makes you fail fast, learn fast. If you fail in real world, you'll be. But in school, failing is punished. Time is more important than money. Our schools, or they don't teach time. They will tell you, go and do something else for someone else. Yes, but in real life, when you're starting, you start somewhere. But after some time, you must mind your own things. You understand? Life is a stage. Now you are 23, 24. 2 to 3 years, you learn a lot. You do your own things. But who is going to progress his life? It's you. Who is coming to save you? You say no one is coming to save you. Who is supposed to save himself? No, a job will give you a normal daily life, anything. But if you want to get extra things, you must work hard for it. You must know how to solve problems. You must learn the skills. But if you are watching Netflix 24 hours, if you're comfortable where you are, will you grow? Will you grow? You won't grow. But you'll be dreaming. But the world rewards those who do or those who dream. You must be a doer. Learn the way I've said, yes? So time is so important. If you don't value your time, someone else will take your time, yes? Then for the rest, until 80 years, you're going to work for something that you're not happy with rather than you doing your own things. So time is more valuable than money. Money can be gotten, but time left, if you lose 100 million today, within 2 years, you can make it back, yes? People who went from down, like Donald Trump, there's a time he went up until bankrupt. Within 2 years, he was a billionaire. From a billion down to again, because what did he had? He had the skills, he had the network, he had everything he required. Did he bounce back? Yes, he bounced back well. And today, he's one of the greatest in history. He's a president. He is indicted for how many times? But however much resilience. Final thing is, sales is the number one skill people or schools should emphasize. You know, it is the worst job people assume. When I tell you go become a salesman, you assume those who go with jig, they go with, you understand? You know, whenever we hear salespeople, we hear those Safaricom and I don't know, sorry to say, but those who sell airlines. What is it? What is it? Hii kuuza mambo ya credit. What is it called? The SIM. What is it called?
SIM cards.
Yeah, those who sell SIM cards. You know, you see the different brands, the Safaricom, the Airtels. Whenever they are going under the sun, those people assume. Whenever you hear salespeople, people get scared. But for you to become a good salesman, you're going to sell your vision. You're going to sell to your investors. You're going to sell to your employees, yes? If I'm not a good salesman, I can't get the right people, yes? I must convince you. And the way you used to hear, I must quote you to the best way so that you work with me or work with us so that we do something great. You understand?
Yeah.
You understand? And it must be make the other person happy according to his terms. You understand?
Yeah.
So selling is number one. When you're in business, you're selling dreams, yes? Dreamings, outcomes. Even if employee comes to your company, he must see a benefit. At least what will he gain? And then from the, if he's gaining is now, he gets a better place, he will go and go the food chain. So I think sales is number one skill, learn it early.
And maybe to confirm or to ask, why do you think schools don't teach these things?
Why schools? Why?
Why does school? Most schools don't teach these things that you have highlighted.
It is because first, I think the founders of this system, you know, it was started during the industrial age, during the eras of the, I think that revolution of industrialization. Americans, I think, were the pioneers. We Africans, we came and took whatever the West were wanting, yes? The West were introducing this educational system, you understand? So in the early days, it was not informational. Things were industrial age. And most industries, the manufacturing, they wanted employees. They wanted people to say, yes, they come in the morning, they leave in the evening. So this educational system we are currently using was designed during the industrial era. I think mostly by the Germans who came from early. They were the German teachers who pioneered the current system. They took to America, and then from America, it was distributed around the world. It became a gold standard that people must get out, and then schools were designed to create, not to create, but to create a pathway. They were told to create a pathway or careers for different individuals. As if you don't have your career, from your grade, you are designed to become a nurse, you are designed to become something else, but in your heart, you want to do something else. Maybe you studied the media, but in your heart, you want to be a pianist, you want to be a singer. There's a talent, but no one is coming to save you or tell you this is. So I think the point of view of a school was that, but in the real world, it differs a lot. The real world, instead of you creating, you create your path through action, through starting a business, through learning. So schools were meant to create job seekers, while real world, whenever you come and learn the other education, the formal education, you come to learn that no one is coming to save you. It's up to you to study the right things and learn from those who have done the opposite. The opposite is you should know how to solve problems. In real world, those in school, they award the grades, A plus, B plus, whenever you score. But in real world, no one's asking you, what grade did you get? What problem can you solve? If today I'm lacking a jacket, and you have the best Italian jacket, now by knowing my problem, you start solving. Haven't you not earned any? Yes?
Yeah.
Will you ask me, I have a problem, and you have the solution. So you don't care what grade I have, but what you care is you're solving
Oh,
the
so
other
the
person's
solution.
problem. You understand? The person cares his problem. By the way, the biggest pain a person has is his own problem. He doesn't care what else. If it's raining or what,
Yeah.
you care that problem, you exit. If you need a camera, you go to the right cameras, whether it is like you are decided, you go it, you buy it. Will you ask whoever is selling, which did you went to Ivy Leagues? Did you went to the University of Nairobi? Do you have double masters? No, that's not your business. Your business is you have a problem. Once you start knowing that problem solving is the way to go, I think you are beating the school system. You understand?
Yeah.
As young entrepreneurs, let us know focus now. Where is the problem? If you go back to your account, people lack water. Why not drill holes? Why not drill boreholes? Put a water tank. Start doing. Look for investors. Connect those things. And you're already solving. Life is three. The 3P: purpose, peace, and profit. Purpose.
Peace.
I have a triangle in my mind. You have a purpose up there, you have a peace, and you have a profit. So for you to get the profit, you must avenge. That is your purpose. And the purpose will serve the whole community before you get the money. And then you'll have a, once you get the profit, what will you have? You'll have a peace of mind. Peace of mind stands for the freedom. Freedom of time, freedom of money, freedom of location. You can go anywhere you want, no one is going to tell you. Yes, you can celebrate the right people. You can spend your time with the right people. So I think at school we're taught to create job seekers, and now we have millions of job seekers. Few creators, and the few are God sent. You understand?
Yeah.
But we are encouraging as a podcast to encourage now the system is a bit. Yes, we are playing part. Personally, I'm running group of schools, 8 schools, but those are basic educational centers. We are not running universities or what. When someone graduated from the basic education, which is so important, by the way, basic education is important until Form 4. Where wasting people happen is the university. You understand? Career path. But someone who has studied a Form 4, and 90% of successful people in Kenyan industries of businesses, I think, are majorly class 8 up to Form 4. From there, university haven't wasted their time. The 4 years were in the university, they were building kwa barabara, they were selling things. All of a sudden, today he's Dubai, he's buying, he started hawking. After 4 years from the university, when you're coming out, he has a shop. Within 2 years, sometimes in business, there's a compounding effect. And then there's also God's hand. You understand? Business, there is God's hand. God will elevate you. One deal and one chance away, things can explode for you. Then you are ready, you have learned a lot, and then God, you understand? So the moment is start where you are, do what you can, and God will bless your business.
Okay, and coming back at a personal level, do you feel like these life lessons impacted your life?
Yes, it really impacted me, alhamdulillah. I think after graduating in the University of Nairobi, that degree, I hope it has helped me, yes, in a way, but it never helped me. It never showed me the direction. After God, it was God. Second, it's me deciding now to go and self-teach myself the right principle, the right things. I unlearned a lot of things. I have unlearned. There is learning and unlearning.
Learning.
Unlearning is the old way. Now I've learned these principles, this lesson in a hard way. I started small. Now I know money is important. Time is so important than money. I've learned to know that failing is part of life. I don't care. I've closed, I think, 2 businesses. I think others we start with a friend. It failed. You understand, along the way. Not everything was success. I've learned sales is the number one thing in business. Every day I study. I study from YouTube. I took courses. And then naturally I read books. Even at the back of me, you won't miss a sales book. And I think the media people, you understand it. I talk and always encourage. Selling is the way. Even selling my ideas and vision itself is a way to position myself. I think schools showed us just a degree was not the purpose I succeeded. It is the direction I took. And after God, I think, and focusing and learning a lot of things, that's what took me a different. Now, alhamdulillah, I encourage others to become builders. And I'm there to encourage more. Others who have learned the other way, you can still learn and do. Even if you're 60 years, nothing is impossible. You know the story of KFC. He started at 60 years and he became a millionaire.
Yeah.
Imagine when everyone was retiring. So the good thing of business is at any age you can start. And you haven't wasted anything. You're young, now you have plenty of time. So time is the only limited. Money is there. So let us focus on how we're going to save our time and make more money.
And maybe that final advice to people who believe that I have to achieve what I learned in school instead of focusing on the life lessons.
What
And advice to them.
any advice to people is schools just go and attend the basic education. Yes, I can say, because it's good to know how to read and write. Once you know this thing, and then with the fourth industrial revolution we are in, as we record this, we are in the we are in the AI space. The knowledge we used to take us 4 years, a few seconds, you have it. I can have the best neurosurgeon, any other thing you want. Even if, right, people used to hire a lawyer. Now, agreement can be written by AI, yes? Do you agree? Yeah. AI can write even better than, because it is trained to have millions of data, millions of worth of knowledge. Now, it can synthesize very fast and give you, at what age now? So imagine 3 years from now, those who are specializing in other things, now those who are specializing in graphic designs, few seconds, AI is creating our thumbnails and everything. Content, a blink of a second, yes? So the world will want who? Doers, those who took action, those who improve their communication, those who improve their sales. I think let us stack communication skills, selling skills, and then human skills and psychological, any human relationship skills. You must know how to relate to others. With those skills and with the impact of, with the adoption of AI, the world is yours at your hand, and more people can make more impact at a lightning speed.
Okay. I think that has been a great lesson from Mr. Mohamed about the difference of what is taught in school and the actual life lessons. And I believe from them, you have got something to learn from that. Thank you so much, Mr. Mohamed.
Thank you.
From that great lessons.
Thank you. Thank you. As I always say, as a business that runs a school business, I'm not here to also talk negatively about the business, but the basic education is so fundamental. Yes, once students must grow. Yes, then from up there, we no longer now need to specialize a lot of things. The degrees, then a lot of degrees are going to be obsolete. A lot of university jobs will be rentless because of AI. Yes,
Yeah.
A lot of unnecessary courses were there. Now with a blink of an eye, AI is there. So instead of you wasting 4 years, let's build a business. And then by the time you are graduating, the university will be your world. Your world will teach you the hard knocks. You understand? Those hard knocks you're going to learn is a learning lesson. Every failure is a learning lesson. Every failure is a learning lesson. Editing when you are starting, remember?
Yeah.
Now you can edit, you can shoot, you can speak, you can go. All those are skills required by time.
Time, yeah.
Weren't you not, within 6 months, you became so valuable, yes?
Yeah.
We're talking fact here in the world.
Yeah, that's true.
Now we keep on doing. You'll reach a stage, you will be one of the best stations as a media person, yes?
Yeah.
No one can stop you. And I think with those,
I think thank you so much. You can leave your comment below there. Don't forget to like, subscribe. Maybe your final words.
my final word is, let's keep building this channel so that also you comment. I'll look for you great hosts and great, I'm going to search for you, inshallah. By the end of 1 year from now, we're going to celebrate over 1,000+ subscribers, if God allows, from this video, and great hosts, great learning, inshallah. So let's grow together, and we say Africa is rising. It is a continent. Yes.
Inshallah.